Ugly posture, it's undermining your exercise regime and perhaps even causing you pain. Stay tuned for my top 3 exercises to help correct that. So, optimal posture. We know we should sit, stand and move in optimal posture, but how do we correct it if it's already gone wrong? Well, this video is going to show you my 3 go-to moves. But before we get into that, please, if you're new here, click the subscribe button for free weekly content, and we can make sure that we help you improve your posture, move as well as you can, and optimize your health and well-being. If it's easier for you, there's also a clickable link in the description. So the first of the exercises that we're going to look at is actually a stretch. It's called the long lie. We all sit for too long, well, too long for our spines anyway. Many of us then compound that by doing exercise programs that perhaps don't balance these tightened postural muscles quite as well as we should. So the long lie is my first little trick to use, and it couldn't be easier really. You're simply going to lie on your back for a minimum of 3 minutes with the foam roller. That's a minimum though. Why? Well, you're going to allow the spine to benefit from something called creep. In the simplest terms, it's a process where the ligaments of the spine actually change their shape. Because the ligament on the front of the spine is thicker than the ligament on the back of the spine, it can contribute towards pulling us into this slumped posture over time. Laying on the foam roller or any hard surface, but particularly with the foam roller, really helps. You're going to benefit from this process called creep, and it actually stretches the anterior longitudinal ligament, which is the ligament on the front of the spine. So excess curvature in the upper back and neck will begin to lengthen out, and increased curvature in the lower back will relax, with some of the muscles there also relaxing. If you sit all day and believe you've got a flat back, which is the opposite of what I just said with the increased curve in the lower back, and you might sort of see that as no bum or a flat bum, you might not have enough curve there. So in this case, get a rolled towel, roll to the thickness of the palm of your hand, and then place that under the lower back at the belly button level. That'll help to actually increase the curvature in that lower back region, and that'll work wonders for you. Like I said, this is a 3-minute position, so if you can lay there for 5 to 10 minutes, that's even better, and you would benefit from doing this daily. So the second option that we've got in here, well, it's not really an option, you should be doing these 3 things together actually if they're going to work optimally, is the seated posture trainer. So we've got the spine prepared now, and we want to get the brains and the nervous system working a bit to take advantage of the creep that we've just talked about with the foam roller. The seated posture trainer will help build new effective postural awareness. So sit on a Swiss ball and slump down, or if your posture's really bad, just stay where you are. Now begin to sit up straight by imagining that you're attached to a little piece of cotton at the very top of your head. Lengthen the spine as much as possible and keep the chin tucked slightly. Hold this tall, neutral position for 10 seconds and then slump down again before repeating and coming back up into this tall, neutral position. If you do 10 repetitions, holding for 10 seconds each time for 3 sets, this will have a fantastic postural effect. The third exercise in the little mini program here is the wall press. Now you've got more awareness of where you should be, we can ramp up the efforts a little bit. To complete the wall press, stand with your heels about 30 centimeters away from the wall, and your spine from your bum to the back of the head should be in contact with the wall. There should be a small gap between the lower back and the wall, and between the neck and the wall, but nothing more than the thickness of the palm of your hand. Now place your arms against the wall too, so that the elbow, forearm and wrists are touching. If you're struggling with this position, this is where you need to start, and so you're going to try and get those things aligned with the wall. So you're going to pull the wrist back towards the wall if the elbow is on the wall. It may also help to do this on the floor, like you can see at the moment. This just is a touch easier, and if you're struggling to get in position, might just be where you should start. Assuming you can get into the position, now begin to press your arms overhead as if you were doing a shoulder press exercise. Go as high as you can while keeping the spine aligned with the wall and the arms in contact with the wall as well. Hold the top position for 3 seconds and then slowly come down and repeat. If you do 3 sets and 10 repetitions, this will work wonders combined with the other 2 exercises. Thank you very much for watching this week. Please, as I said, subscribe for free weekly content, and also if you've got any questions or queries with the things that you've seen in the video today, please leave them in the comments box below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks again. See you soon.